Hi, Steve Arterburn here. I want to talk to you about this painful condition of broken intimacy. When intimacy is broken, there are all sorts of ridiculous responses that make it even worse. People react quickly, divorce, and that just causes more pain, then quickly get involved in another relationship, and it's all reproduced all over again. Or they go out and have their own affair, and they just destroy things and make it worse. But what we need wisdom. Knowledge is good, but wisdom is the thing that we need. Knowledge is knowing that a tomato is actually fruit. But wisdom is knowing don't put it in a fruit salad. It doesn't taste very well. And what we need is wisdom. Wisdom says that rather than judge the other person, I'm going to try to understand what has happened. Yes, we're in pain. Yes, we've been hurt. But we've got to work through the hurt. We've got to be on a path. We need some help with this so that we're trying to understand how did this thing happen. And then rather than, if I'm the offender, rather than justify what I did, I've got to look at where did all this come from? What led me to be unfaithful, to betray another person who loved me? The worldly wisdom is justify and judge and blame. But when we look at the wisdom of the Bible, where we want to get is to a place where I offer grace and mercy. And then I want to look at the truth, and this truth and this grace over time can rebuild the love. But here's the dilemma. If I go to somebody who's unknowing, they're going to say, hey, you got to forgive, you got to have this grace, you got to have this mercy, this person's really trying, they're going to try to redo. And you know what? It's too soon. It's too fast. Because just wanting to forgive doesn't produce forgiveness. Just wanting to live with integrity doesn't produce integrity. There's something else that has to take place first. The person who has been the offender must have some requirements before we're going to offer up our life back to them and try to re-enter into relationship. And if they don't meet those requirements, we're not going to be so quick to trust out of forgiveness and love. We'll talk about that next time. In the meantime, no matter whether you're the offender or you've been offended, you can get some help at 1-800-NEW-LIFE. Life can be better.